The roadmap for the long-awaited elections for Local Council 1 and Local Council 2 has finally been unveiled after the Electoral Commission secured 56 billion shillings for the exercise.
We are going to recruit village election officers. We are paying them 10,000 katwaro butwaro buli lunaku per day buli lunaku lw'omuntu omu. So times 8 and two other polling assistants. And we are paying them how much? 20,000 a polling day. The bulk of this money, therefore, is going to pay allowances for the people who are going to work in this election.
More than 500,000 offices across 71,200 villages nationwide are expected to be filled through the open queue voting system, where voters will line up behind candidates of their choice. The exercise, which will be conducted under a multi-party dispensation, kicks off on July 6th with registration of village residents. The 5-day exercise will run until July 10th. To be registered, a person will be required to present a national ID card or a national ID application number.
Residents, not origin, not I'm born in this village, therefore I'm going to contest. No, are you a resident in the village where you are born? If you are not a resident, then you are not eligible. Because we know there are so many people who are born in certain villages, they don't reside there. So you must be a resident in that area.
The Commission has set aside Thursday, July 23rd, 2026 as polling day for the election of village women committees, each comprising 5 members. The nomination of candidates for the Village LC1 chairperson, a position that requires no academic qualifications, is scheduled to take place between July 15th and 19th, 2026, with polling set for Tuesday, July 28th, 2026. LC1 chairpersons, upon being elected, will appoint their council members subject to approval by village residents. Electoral Commission chairperson Simon Byabakama has tasked local council leaders to adhere to their mandatory roles under the Local Government Act, which include overseeing the implementation of policies and the general administration of their areas of jurisdiction, assisting in the maintenance of law and order, vetting individuals for recruitment into security forces, serving as a communication channel between government and the people at village level, monitoring government projects and other activities undertaken in their areas, performing any additional duties assigned by law or necessary for effective functioning of the village council.
They are not supposed to charge any money for these services, because any amount of money any government or elective office charges must be defined in the law. If it is not prescribed in the law, then the office holder has no right to charge that money.
But the issuance of nomination forms for aspiring candidates for parish or local council 2 chairperson will take place alongside the display exercise scheduled for July 30th to 31st, 2026. Security forces have been urged not to interfere with the electoral process, but instead stick to their mandate of maintaining law and order.
Security should only be confined or restricted to what they are required to perform or to execute or to carry out under the law, not to interfere with any electoral process.
Meanwhile, the Commission says all is set for the Kalangala district by-election to fill the seat left vacant following the death of former area MP Helen Nachimoli.
We did not receive any petition arising out of the nomination for this by-election in Kalangala. So as far as we are concerned, everything is on a course.
Juliet Ndalwoga, NTV.